All right. Hopefully you guys are still there. I don't know why it dumped, but I popped back in. So yeah, just the simple exercise of looking at people's builds and trying to anticipate, you know, what was their thought process? Are they ignorant, stupid, onto something I haven't thought of, fooling around with a weird build, or really like, hey, there's some solid stuff here that I should add? One of the things that I really liked about putting together these videos for a friend who hadn't played this at all was I had to rethink assumptions on gods that I had mastered early and relook at the build and say, hey, does the ability sequence that I typically use still make sense now that I have so many more hours there? Cap, you can hear me, yeah? Capitan?
My mic has been off, I guess, for a while.
Oh, that's fine. No, you know how sometimes I get that blue screen and ask who the hell's using the mic? Like, the only person that does. Why do you ever ask me that? There's nobody else that ever uses this effing mic. So, going through that process was very interesting because...
Is there anybody who's actually still watching this? Because you dropped...
Oh, yeah, so it's just you and me now? Well, I'm not even sure I still am. Yeah, I am. Well, maybe. No, I'm not. It's on the old one.
Yeah,
Yeah, Derp,
now.
are you there? Let me see if I can answer.
Oh, yep, Derp's here. So... While you're working on that, I'll be right back.
All right, cool. I certainly see your messages. I just want to know, can I restore the video part and then make sure the audio part is still working? Let's see here. My live game. No, not that, you piece of crap. I'm gonna have to like favorites the live stream thing just so I don't have to dig for it. Derp, can you hear me? Yeah, okay. Yeah, my feed died and I had to restart it, so I don't know what's up and can you see it, and just to make sure I just went into the versus screen, so if you guys can see that, it's good. Cool. But yeah, that post-game analysis was something that I came to do, and really that goes back to my competitive Guardians of Middle-earth days. I had a spreadsheet that detailed every god's stats from 1st through 20th level, all the items, and then the items applied to the god when I would go. So that let me, you know, do that. But I was healthy then, so I had the energy. I don't have the energy to do all that work for this game, especially because there's just so many more gods and so many more items. It would require a much larger investment of time. Theoretically, if you want to see us play well, even though my channel isn't dedicated to Conquest, simply because, you know, why the hell compete with Weekend and Emilzy and all the other folks that I like that actually play in the SPL Pro scene, you know, but don't cover these casual modes. I do in fact play Conquest, and Cap actually has been playing a lot of ranked Conquest lately, so his assassin play has gotten a hell of a lot better, especially in this mode.
Let me correct him there. My assassin play hasn't gotten better, but my jungle awareness has gotten a lot better. So I know when I'm supposed to be, where I'm supposed to be.
There you go. Oh yeah, I'm definitely gonna...
As you guys have seen, my assassin play isn't any better than the rest of my play.
I will definitely be on large chunks of whatever day the patch hits, and I'm anticipating that will be Tuesday. And I'm often on, you know, somewhere when I wake up, which can be anywhere from 11 a.m. to 2 p.m., depending on what the hell time I go to bed. Now, if I'm stupid and I stay up all night Monday, don't go to bed till 7 in the morning because I was streaming, that could get a little wonky. But that night, I'll definitely be up and streaming. I definitely want to play around with the new god. Normally, I don't for the first day because everybody's insta-locking. But I do want to goof around with him a bit. I want to pick up those gods. Yeah, probably Tuesday, definitely. If you actually want the best info on Smite news, forget their website and definitely forget their forums. Subscribe to their their Twitter account, and add a couple of the high-res individuals, particularly the community managers, high-res Amanda and high-res Savvy. Those they're very good about responding and posting information there. I should figure out how I can put links to their stuff on my page, simply because it's good enough. On my page, though, I definitely have icons to both my tweet, which I never really use, but if people are interested, I'll start tweeting Smite news that I hear, and my Reddit account. You guys can read crap that I've posted on Reddit, and certainly then have awareness of the Smite conversations occurring there. All right, Cap, should we do a conquest?
I would prefer a siege.
All right, I don't have a problem with that. I've been in like Clash and Arena so many times today.
Because I'm pretty sure it was Krusty who said hell no to the conquest.
Okay, yeah, that's fine. Cool. All right, you want magic or physical?
I don't care.
Me neither. I wish I could show, like, the browser on the PlayStation. I can't believe they won't let you stream that. Like, what the hell? There's no reason for that, because I could show them like some stuff about my profile that I can't show them via the profile menu. I could show them the chart that shows damage mitigation based on the amount of armor, based on the amount of pen. So, because that's complex, I haven't wanted to do a video on it yet. I've got a... Gabe is just one of the high-res guys. He's, what is his title these days? Let me check my Twitter account. Yeah, someone who said so.
I believe that might actually be his official title now.
Let's see, high res. Catch up with me, computer. Huh. I don't have him, and it's not under high res Gabe. So, I don't know. But it's just surprising how many high res folks are actually on Twitter and do comment on things that pop up, and they do announce news. They give teasers of stuff coming up. It looks like they want us to be magical. Or
I have played with In Your Face. He's very good jungler.
Oh, good. Well, thank God, right?
Right? Yeah.
So, you want to go with Arachne or CERN?
I will go with Arachne.
Okay. Who do you think CERN wants?
That's a good question.
Yeah. You guys got a mage suggestion real quick? Unless you feel I need to come in as Guardian. You know what? I'm gonna give him a tank.
Night.
It's funny, I had Hades highlighted. Paused over him. Like, I got to play Raw several times yesterday and today. Yeah, well, we're sort of filling around the other guys, which is fairly typical. Uh-oh. It's a Kumba v. Kumba, and he's got a lot more time with him.
Yeah.
I got to tell you, though, Kumba is one of those gods that I just have fun with. I enjoy him. You know,
Yeah.
making people go to sleep, not doing the dash and belly bumping the minions into him, knocking them up with that crazy thing.
Is it time for bed yet, Teddy?
I do, but I have 31 diamonds, so it gets expensive. So it's 2 and 2 both ways.
Teddy's got my back.
I think. Different build. No, Arachne, come with me.
Just go to speed, or damage rather. It'll be pretty straightforward when you do that.
Hi.
The Code of Chivalry should be out for us again on Tuesday. Apparently she wants to be with Sleepy Time, which is horrible as a decision because it means that we have 2 melee and 2 ranges. Yeah, no, that's not going to be the plan. I'll head the different direction than her, and you head towards her. That's not a good comp. No, go right.
Sorry.
Oh,
Jesus.
God damn it.
No. You rock.
No, Cap.
Alright. Yep. I didn't see you actually been able to split off of her.
Yeah, I just walked away from her and said no. I mean, you know. You can't... You can drag a Cumber Carne to water, but you can't make him drink.
Your left tower.
I don't like either of the 2 concept-y skins. I like the... You know, believe me, I'm going to be making people sleep. Don't you worry about that.
What are you doing?
Oh, don't hit her while I'm still frozen, then I can't follow up. You gotta remember that they're gonna be asleep for that time, you know? There's no point in instantly hitting them with damage. Let the other guy get out of her damn wraps. And then I could have ulted her and she'd be dead. Come on, guy. Don't hit him, hit her! Oh my god, I hate my lane partner so bad right now.
Yeah, Arachne's going over there. They're switching.
Your dream is collapsing. You have been slain. That's too bad. Bye. Your left tower is under attack. That's too bad. Enemy missing left. That's too bad.
Oh, Cap, we're all of 3 minutes in and I'm already broken. Yeah, yeah, of course. Yeah. I can show you skins in the scariest way. I'll show you just from the store the items I don't have, and that's a very small list.
Look what I got, Teddy.
And now she came back over to you, so she's good. That's the word on the street. In your face now has the message of you're tilting me. So she can choose to proceed with caution or not. Because, you know, I can heat up the pizza in my oven.
No, you can't. Much as you wish you could. No, you can't. Alright.
I want to make sure people know it's okay to be salty. It's okay to, you know, rage on your team. I'm not here to try and make the world a better place. I'm just here to have a fun time.
Take this jump.
Alright, we have friendly siege right.
Yeah, enemy siege left.
Ultimate. Ready. Your left tower is under attack.
Popping his abilities when she puts a little wrap on it. Yeah, we can follow up on it. Now, will he follow up here? Nope.
Your siege juggernaut has been destroyed.
Now I gotta run because he's fucking
God
toady.
damn it. Literally so close to killing Pumbaa.
Rampant. Now that the guard, an enemy siege juggernaut has been destroyed.
Oh, man. Yes, I agree. The truth is, if you look at his conversions, so, you know, damage parentheses plus X percentage of his magical power, they're actually not great. So you don't have to build power above all else with him to get full utilization. You can start to think about versatility. Be that putting slows, or doing percentages of health, or just building some armor. Why? She took the other one?
No, I had already had it earlier. I'm burning through mana quick.
Burning through my goodwill.
True.
No, Cern is really, he's not following up on anything that I do. And, like, what's hard? I walk up, I yawn. Oh, look, I sent her up in the air. Step forward and get ready for her to land. Oh, you're not going to do that. Great. Like, what the hell is going on? At that point, you know, you start to question the meaning of the universe. Why are you pinging me for help? You want me to kill Minion Wave? Because I will. I'll last hit the fuck out of minions. And then, you know, we're in a last hit meta. You get more money and experience if you hit it. Unbelievable. Again. Again. Don't stand in a direct line with me when he's got his ult, you idiot. You see how he actually maneuvered to stand in front of me? Like, hey, let me make sure Merc can ult both of us.
Daddy's got my back. Save yourself. Save yourself. That's too bad. Good.
What do you want me to do? What the fuck? What the fuck? I'm playing a hunter next game. I have to go out and just wreck some people because this is hurting my soul so much.
Ah, damn it. Thank you. Can we kill Koopa?
I mean, did I med him? Have I knocked dudes up? Have I put him to sleep? I've dove tower twice. He didn't follow up either time in a reasonable fashion. He's still not fucking here, but he's gonna yell help. Thank God I'm the tank. Great. I mean, the funniest part was when he was pinging the map saying help on a minion wave. Like,
An enemy siege juggernaut has arrived.
what is the message that you're trying to say?
Has arrived.
I'll be damned if I know what the point of that bramble patch was.
Hey, over there!
Look, he just ran from him again when I knocked him up. Oh my God. I mean, I don't get tilted from, like, players that don't connect their stuff and you know, are just flat out bad. It's the stuff that just makes no sense that breaks me. Like, you're saying help on a minion wave.
Roasted and toasted.
I was in red. What the fuck do you want me to do? Oh my God.
Enemy missing left.
I swear to God, I'm gonna fucking lose it
Enemy
with this
missing
guy.
right.
The seasons change.
I feel it. I'm out.
Missing right. Your team has destroyed a left enemy tower. Nap time. Your siege siege juggernaut has been destroyed. Your team has destroyed the Titan tower. Attack middle lane! Attack middle lane! Your siege juggernaut has arrived. Be right back.
It hurts.
I need a nightlight.
It really does. It's like you want to know, were you born stupid, or did you just develop that way after an accident?
Huh.
Step up a little so I can see where he is. As I'm making this huge ass loop. There we go. Which one do you want me to target? Never mind. These are obvious.
Target scouting.
Good enough for you?
Hardest.
An ally has been slain. Killing spree. Your siege juggernaut has been destroyed.
Do you have pen? Or no? Oh, we have mini wave, never mind.
I got these guys.
What? You think my 49, 39, 30 is gonna do the trick?
Well, I just wanted to get the heal off on them, actually.
Your team has destroyed a weapon.
No, don't let him get away. Thank you. Alright, we should boogie on out.
Alright, let's go to the right side. These guys funnel on in there.
Enemy missing right.
Where are you going? Where are you going? Get out! The power of being a tank. You just don't care that your health is low. That's what I do. Back up and group up so I can med you all. We don't need to go anywhere.
No, there's a thing. I'll be right back.
There's a thing.
Yeah, it's that thing. The siege. And I'm coming back with a lot of Tahoe, so. Oh no, you guys come here.
Quite have
Oh, I couldn't get Bracer off. Why couldn't I get Bracer off? You guys should easily be able to finish this one.
Your siege juggernaut has been destroyed.
separate on different targets. Yeah, could you, like, I don't know, give me that intel faster? Whoa! You better run for your life if you can, little man. Catch me if you can, little man.
Shit, he's going in the jungle. Oh yeah, they split on you. Good.
Oh man! Which build did you want to see? Sorry, I was not able to follow the thing. Let me. I don't know why I closed my notebook case. That was kind of crazy. Oh, because I had checked trying to find who High Res Gabe was. Oh yeah, okay. So we were gonna go to the store. Yeah. So that is a much easier way. How does he do 10k damage when we're just... Yeah, you could just see our lane was a mess. But I'm not supposed to do damage. That's the difference. I don't have damage build. He does. I just don't get it. Just don't get it. Oh, and let's make sure that you know this. So when you're in the scoreboard, if you hit the X, you can then move your cursor around like I'm doing, which means that you can start clicking on these to see physical stats, defense stats, and utility stats for any of the player on either team. So that's another thing that I was doing when I was first learning to try and see how effective. The sequence of your items doesn't impact what the stats show. The sequence is important simply for your curve. So it doesn't matter whether you build Rod of Tahuti first or last. The passive of it just takes the whole clump of your mana and applies it at all times, at all stages. But if you build it early, you've spent an item and a half worth of money to get 125 power when you could have bought a 100 power item and been halfway through another 100 power item that probably gives better versatility in those early stages. Meanwhile, you were sitting on your thumb in a not nice place, not getting the benefits of those other items, like, for instance, Bancroft's Talon. All right, so store.
By the way, you guys are fucking killing me with the comments.
See, but this is good. This is what we hope for when we become streamers and content creators. So if we go to that's what we'll do. Not owned and available, and then we hide the masteries. There you go. That's what I don't own. See, that's what I generally tell Captain, but he doesn't believe me.
Hawk usually means it because I leave him alone and say, "You got this. You're fine."
Yep. So when I say I have a lot of skins, I'm really not kidding. Unfortunately, there isn't a option to filter by I do own, or else I could just scroll through them. But obviously, if we do this, not owned and hide masteries, so that these are the things that are technically available. Whoops, let's not screw that up. We start to just hit all these exclusive and limited stuff. So the stuff that I don't have, so I don't have exclusive Stalker because the effing thing won't work. The code they gave me doesn't work, and I've been too lazy to bitch to them. I don't have Twitchy Mirror, but I have Boss Twitchy Mirror because that's what was available when I synced my accounts, and I prefer the Boss one anyway. this crap wasn't available when I first started. I'm kind of disappointed that I don't have the Team Solo Mid Apollo, simply because the card art looks so different. I've actually never seen it in game, so I don't know how it looks. I need one more referral to get Sock Puppeteer. Obviously, I could just create a fake account and or a second account. I mean, I have plenty of accounts, and then just play to level 15 and unlock it. But it's not that important to me. I'll get it when I get it. None of this other stuff was about. You know what? I think Infernal might have been available. Maybe. No, well, no, it couldn't, because we're in sequence of availability. Fernando, I would have to buy their other game. Cursed Voice, I did not realize that up until May of this year, we could have gotten for free. That all of us could have gotten Cursed Voice, Agni and Cursed Voice Apollo for free. They've separated their alliance, I guess. So let's see, none of this other crap was available. Well, actually, you know what? Some of these exclusive skins I might have been able to buy at the end of last season by buying their packs, but the season was almost over. So, and I don't particularly like the gods with the t-shirt on. Executioner, I'm not in love with the skin, but maybe I'd like to have it just because it's rare. I wish to God I had Iron Crow, because I think that skin looks badass. I must have had some problem syncing insta-kill, because that's a freebie. I really wish I had Dr. Vanis, but again, not available for me. Star Slayer, same thing. So this is the first of the ones that would have been available for me to pick up. I think, Cap, you and I could have gotten this enemy skin for Drunk Man, Bacchus. I'm pretty sure that was available for us. Although...
Yeah, I remember.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure. I don't know why this isn't by sequence of their availability. I wish I had King of the Ring. I really like the purple boxer. I could have bought this, and I just thought it looked like crap, quite frankly. Oh, nice. The London Conspiracy even got the rework, if I'm not mistaken, when they redid his Masteries. I think I could have gotten the Ebon Soul. I just think it looks bad.
Fernando skin, what you have to do is you have to go buy the...
Yes, the Paladins
champion
thing.
pack for Paladins, yeah.
I just don't think much of these, so I haven't wanted to pick them up. Obviously, I have enough gems to. I'm interested in the Enyo skin. Paladins is free, but not the pack that you pay for to buy extra content. Listen! So, in terms of the chest that has these items in it, I wanted to puke that I got the 3 things I didn't want, and I didn't get the 3 things I want. So I got the stupid dinosaur one when I already have the other fucking dinosaur one. What are the other 2 horrible skins? Oh, I could own this in a heartbeat. I just think it sucks. Yeah, I have Indusa, so now I have the uglier Indusa. Like crap. I haven't made my mind whether I want Abyssal Saucer or Intergalactic. I didn't like this adventure enough to want the Apollo skin, although I like the Apollo skin. I don't love it because his hair looks weird. This would make me crazy because the voice makes me crazy. I understand why people like it, but it would just... I couldn't do it. And yeah, that's it. Abyssal, I would love, except I'll show you why I don't like it. It's really easy. Because it's on a mage that I diamond. One of my first. And 1,286 worshippers.
What shall I summon?
His beard thinks his chest is so stank, it's trying to jump off his chest at all times. Heaven,
So a
please,
lot of
God,
people-
don't let me touch that chest. So much stank, it's not even funny. Must get off of it. I don't like that. It bugs me. It's the equivalent of just shaking a woman's boobs for no reason. It's just this perpetual motion in the beard for no rhyme or reason. I love everything else about it. I like the color scheme. I like the fucking purple vapors coming up. I like the spider web leg guards. The visuals on it are great. I'm pretty damn sure I like the voice pack. I mean, I like the little book on his back. I mean, so many cool things. But man, what the fuck's up with his beard? Oh, the Kraken is great.
The Kraken is gorgeous.
So, I think I'll get it, but again, this was the very first skin I bought. I saw this and I was like, oh yeah, I gotta get me my Dreadbeard. And then my second skin that I decided to actually pay money for, and I hadn't even played the god, I just said, damn it, it's too cool not to have, was this Elite Agent skin. I was like, I gotta get it. So, yeah, I bought the, whatever the hell the, like, $5.99 pack was that, I don't even know whether you can still get it. That gave you a couple gems, and there was a 50% off sale on one of them and a 25 on the other, and I said, yep, I'm in. Boom. Make it so. I have the not cool prize fighter one. So this is the limited one where he's purple, which I greatly prefer. The look of the shorts and everything. I just think this one looks better than this. Even though technically they're identical. They're just recolors of each other. The purple one's so much cooler looking. Damn it. Oh, yeah, you know. We could play this game all day. Do you have a skin that didn't appear in the do you have it? So when a new chest here, let me answer your question the easy way. When a chest comes out, it doesn't matter how many items are in it, unless they add. So when they added this, that meant I had 54 of the 55 items, or 50. You know, it's whenever they add one, it's the thing that they added that I don't have, and that's it. I own all the emotes. I own all the voice packs. I don't own every avatar, but I own a crap ton of them. I own country flags that I'm not. I own the country flag that my sister lived in for over a decade, and the country flag that she lives in now, because I happen to play with players from both of those countries. So I have Croatia's and I have Slovenia's flags. I've been to both of those countries. I mean, if I was buying country flags that I've been to, I'd own more. But yeah, so whatever the hell new chest comes out with the Liberty, you know, that'll be the only skin that I don't have, unless there's some skin that that I don't know about, and it would have to be one of the limited ones, because again, the not owned list shows you, even when I take away the available, this is a short list of stuff. It is. Yep, I have Liberty. I don't have the one that was her Winter Olympics skin.
Officer, reporting for duty. Athena.
This one. So it was only available during that time, and then available for 1 day for 1 gem when there was some terrorist attack. I do want. I've considered picking up the Allegiance one. It doesn't quite irk me as much as the t-shirt, simply because it's still thematically looks better, but I don't know. Yeah, no, Liberty is right here. Oh, it was Liberty that was available for $1 during the terrorist attack, the recent terrorist attack. Okay. Yeah, I already owned it, so I paid the big money. Whatever the chest roll was, not even necessarily on sale. I think for her skins, the ones that I use the most often is Peacekeeper. If I want to annoy people, the voice on this. I do like the Amazon one though, and you know, regular old diamond. You know, I do own plenty of diamond skins. I like to pick up the ones that look good before the ones that don't. So, for instance, Bacchus looked like garbage for so long that I haven't spent the money on it. It's in my queue of things I want to buy, but I don't think it's going to be my next. I'll tell you what, this is how fussy I am. There are two things that bug me about this skin, and they're not any... I mean, I could give you 50 guesses, and my guess is you wouldn't come up with them. Because it's not, A, looks too small, or, you know, the mix of silver and blue, or any of that, or the look of the leg. It's the thing that he's holding. Why is the liquid silver? Why is it the same color as the container? I call bullshit. They don't have enough color hue in that. And why does it never spill if it's really bubbled up to that point? Second is, whose face is that on this? You know, as I rotate it. It's his old face. So, okay, what's wrong? He's bald. But look at him. He's not bald now. Uh-oh. Kind of a fuck up. Kind of a fuck up. So the consistency guy in me for my profession just goes like, how does this stuff happen? I'll give you another great example. One of my favorite gods. 2,244 worshippers.
Artemis.
Red hair. Not so red though. Kind of turned orangey.
What's my sign?
Red hair. Oh, kind of turned orangey.
Artemis.
Red hair. Deep red hair. Kind of turned orangey. What the fuck? If match the card art. Either change this so it's orangey or change the hair so it's red like the card. Consistently. Time and again. The latest fuck up that bugged me. See, this is where you get to see the OCD side of me. Like the card art. See the problem? And it's not even the obvious, hey, the card art color is a lot deeper in color and as a consequence looks cool. It's even more basic than that, although that also irks the fuck out of me. Which hand is he holding a flower in when he's holding a flower? Which hand is he holding anything in? None of it matches the card art. How could that be? How the fuck? Like, what the hell? Pay attention. Oh, look, flower in the wrong hand. That's cool. I love you. You should work for me. I would so much like it more if it actually was that deeper purple. I think that looks badass. Also, why does this bowl of what's supposed to be nummy looking food look like it's IKEA plastic food? Making me crazy. So yeah, I'm an art snob. I can't handle when the thought that somebody's making a living doing derpy art. Like, really, you know, if you want schlocky art, I could do schlocky art. You want schlocky community manager who fails to update you about what's actually happened. Oh, I could do that. I'm already doing it.
Hawk, I think I am down for one more clash, and then I think I'm gonna head to bed.
Yeah, I'm hitting that same point myself. I've been streaming for way too many hours straight without eating. All right, Krusty. Well, see, now we're gonna do me. I'm coming in to wreck shit. I'm tired of this. And you know what? People have fucked up CERN so many times tonight. I just can't abide it. I don't even care if everybody else does it. But take care, Krusty. If hopefully you subscribe, feel free to send me requests.
Krusty's been good, man. I will see you next time we're on.
Manana. It's not. It's tomorrow. That would be tomorrow. Fuck, I'd rather talk with people watching my stream than my teammates most of the time. Unless they're, you know, my friends and on my headset. Executive balls.
Jesus Christ. I don't even know what to do at this point. You know what? That's what we're doing. That's what we're doing right there.
I like it. CERN needs a dance. All the characters need a dance.
Odin still doesn't have a dance.
I know, it's like, what the hell? Pop out a dance, man. What's up? You don't want to make money? Ugh. I like their team more. But we're gonna win.
We are gonna win.
Gonna bitch slap this. It's now dead. Derp is dead. No, Derp. You can't die until I stop streaming. And then you can die. But then come back as a zombie derp when I'm on next. No, seriously, I will be streaming certainly by mid-afternoon tomorrow onward. I don't see any reason not to. I'm definitely going to be playing.
Said he's getting off. The number didn't go down. It actually went up.
Oh,
who's here? Did new people come? Hello, new people.
Hello.
I must bring order to them. These are worth their weight in gold.
Sometimes you feel like you're just warden for warden's sake.
Woohoo! Size does matter, especially when it comes to fertility and antlers. Always be aware of your surroundings.
Immediately after we take or lose this, I'm going to rotate left to try and steal their blue. Just letting you know.
Thanks.
So as much as I think the meta has to be the whole team starting at red, why not? So that you're ahead in the buffs. Just keep running, Captain.
Oh, get him!
Whoa! Get him! Epic save!
Oh, what the hell?
Your right tower is under attack.
Oh, there goes.
Oh no!
Be right back.
She rolled up hard too. Oh. I don't play online any other games,
CERN is an easy hunter. He works really with anything. You can run power pen, you can run crit. I don't think he excels at crit though. But yeah, I mean, you know, a crit build works. You won't see it in the pros just because of the expense of it. But they certainly like it in a slower meta. There was no way in hell she was getting out. You and I both popped our ults like, no. You fucked up my my life the last. So really, in terms of the mechanics of him, his one, do you see how my fur, the glaive, and the glaive symbol to the left of my health bar are changing colors? He's got a 4 kit utility. So as he goes through the seasons, spring, summer, autumn, and winter, he's getting different effects. So this is the spring, green, and you see the little flower symbol on the glaive in the middle. This is the one that you're probably going to stay in the most, because it's doing bonus damage. So you see I'm hitting 65. If I switch to, hey, why the hell?
So you just push the shit out of that lane.
Oh yeah, the +4. So the little +4 that was showing is that bonus damage that's happening. And that scales with my power, and you know, I have crap power right now. I think he works well with going into this and this. You can certainly go Bloodforge instead. You know, they're similar power, similar price. I definitely like him with Hasten, but I like Hasten for a different reason than a lot of hunters like Hasten. I don't need to just hold down my damn trigger to hit. I like it because you're just never getting away. I will chase you down. Or if you're Artemis, just because you get ganked, you're fucked. You don't have a dash, you don't have a jump, so you need the maneuverability. So his passive means that when you're in melee range, you're hitting all of the guys around you. So that's why they say he's good at jungling, because he can clear camp fast because he's actually hitting the whole camp. What else? So his X is a bramble bush. It used to have a slow. They took that away. If I hit them right in the center of it, it has a 1 second root. It has dot damage, damage over time, and a ridiculously low cooldown. You should think of it very much like you would. Think of it exactly like Scotty's Sheet of Ice, but people were more annoyed with it, in my opinion, because the Sheet of Ice is flat, dimensionally speaking, so it doesn't look as big. The fact that this has three-dimensional branches sticking up makes it look a hell of a lot bigger on the map. And so people were freaking out about that. I would remove the stones. Well, you know, I don't know what games you play, man. I'm not trying to say you're dumbass. You also got to give me a break. I've been streaming for an unbelievable amount of time on very little sleep. Now that's his dash, which hits really fairly strong, and it's longer than a lot of dashes. So I think that that's kind of silly. And when I say, you know, 90 to 290, I'll take that. Here you see the 40 to 200. Now his ult is weird. It's used for the CC aspect, the silence that's on it, more than anything else. Oh yeah. 5 seconds for my ult.
Is a vital skill.
Please let me try for a sec. I'm skipping school for this.
Low on mana, low on mana.
Be right back. Be right back.
So you want to brawl. So here I'm just going for speed to then hit with Quinn's size. I figure, yeah, Athena has some health that she's building, and we may see more of that. The, yeah, I'm not taking that.
Forget it.
I really like Power Pen because of the objective push that you can make with that, which I think is underappreciated. Oh, god damn, her dash is so long.
Knock the dash ready up. Down.
Have been slain.
So because his one has lifesteal in spring, that's very nice because you'll switch to it when you need it for sustain and lane. But otherwise, I just hang out in summer. Know that if you go into autumn, which has like a leaf on it, you're only debuffing that physical protection on the one stack, so you can't just hit it and keep debuffing more and more. Winter chill is a slow. So it's the versatility that makes him strong, that he can branch into a lot of different things and not have to think hard and about item choices and what he wants. Here, because the polymorph duration does not increase, I don't level this beyond the first, because it's really just about the 2-second silence of them being pigs that I think is the significant aspect to it. Oh, that didn't kill him? Come on.
Oh, and I'm gonna die. Damn it, Robin got me.
Oh, God.
I think the ult for CERN can do some good damage, but it's
It
not
can.
guaranteed, and it's not 100% needed.
Right.
Because his other stuff does so much damage that is just extra at that point. The polymorph,
Diamond rank, baby.
which is essentially just silence, right? Because that
Yes, it's
changing
essentially
and looking
silence.
like something else is cool, but that's all it is the silence. So
Right, exactly. I mean, they're running around, so they're a little spazzy. What the hell am I doing? We would have been able to sustain in that fight forever if Kepri wasn't a D-bag. I'll show you what I mean. So that fourth item just now came online. It was not there.
Roasted
But he built Selfish. You like how I anticipated where she would dash to. Ra teaches you that. Kuka teaches you that. In Guardians of Middle Earth, Lugbolt taught you that. I am Lugbolt and I bring pain.
Your team destroyed a left enemy Phoenix.
Good.
Yeah, I agree. Although, I don't mind if they build cooldown so that their CC is up perpetually. Because that's not selfish, that's providing we're hitting.
Over here taking off the Phoenix and 4 of them. I'm going full 10 points.
But if he had sovereignty, boot sovereignty, and then went into Shogun's Kusari, those battles would have all been completely different. Because not only would we have had the physical protection, but we would have had the HP 5. So life would have been looking very different.
Retreat left lane.
And really, who over there is basic attacking? I mean, that's a question you have to ask if you're going to build Hide of Nemenian Lion.
Double kill.
Because do you care about the damage reduction that... I'm sorry, the damage reflection that it's going to do? Because at that point, you might as well just build power, right? Or do you care about the armor, or do you want your cooldown, man, so you can cast that CCs out? I know which answer I give every time. So then I'll switch back to lifesteal. I don't know why everybody split up in there, but I'm just happy to step out here.
Can I kill it? Can I kill it? Can I kill it? Oh!
Majestic.
Want to be my lab partner?
Yes.
You guys get the GG for that.
There, just Google Smite free skins. There were 8 or 9 ways. On the Smite game page, there's a link for free skins that give you 4 different ways. Like them on Twitter, like them on Facebook, like them on YouTube, like them on Twitch, or sync your Twitch account. So those are the 4 ways that they have, some interactions of those things.
There's also a couple others where if other people, you invite other people, you can get one that way. If you invite other people and then you play together for like 10 hours, you can get it that way.
Yes. So I'll show you those skins. The Agni skin is the one that you can get just for playing with folks, and that would be this one. So if you play 10 hours with somebody that you send an invite to, and not like just a game, but they download and use the referral that you gave them, you can get this. The other skin that he was referencing is Zippity Doo Tier skin. And this is the one that I said, hey, all you have to do is get 3 referrals. And of course, since Smite is free to play, you can make account 1, refer it, and then just play it through to 15th level, make account 2, play it through 15th level. Obviously, I haven't done that, or... Oh, sorry, it's this... I'm saying that it's King Arthur, but it's not. It's Sock Puppeteer. So...
Which is hilarious, because he looks exactly like I imagine Mankind.
Yes, I was going to say, it's the whole Mankind thing. Socko! So those are the other 2, 4, 5, 6. Any links that talk about
Agni.
the 2 curse skins are no longer valid. That relationship has gone. So you can't get this one or the Apollo one unless you play on PC, in which case there are enough people that still have the codes for sale on what the fuck's that site where people sell shit that I don't use. You know, people, they have their home business and I basically resell shit.
Oh, like eBay or something?
Yes, eBay. So you can find this skin and the Apollo version of this for PC, but I keep looking for a console. I don't want the Agni one, but I do want this one, just because he has red hair and just wearing normal stuff. So I thought that'd be cool, and I kind of like the harp. It's badass looking. So that would be the other 2 that I can think of. Oh, there's some other ways. There's a way to get certain gods unlocked. So if you haven't bought the Ultimate God Pack, which really, when it's on 33% sale, just buy the fucking Ultimate God Pack. It unlocks all gods that will ever be released, past, present, and future. It's normally $40, I want to say. Maybe it's $30. Yeah, it's probably $30 down to $20. But whatever. There is some... When you get the...
My phone is also going to die, so I am going to bed.
Yeah, hey, take care. I'll be on tomorrow, and I'll be doing the same thing. So I probably won't hide that I'm online, but again, be in a private party. So just send me a message, and I'll pull you in. No problem. And
right.
You'll know whether I'm streaming, because I'll say I'm streaming, just like this party says it. Can you write, or can I write it down on paper? Oh, by subbing to me, can you get a skin? No. There are streamers who have much larger channels, so they have relationships with Hi-Rez, and they get skins. Generally only when new skins are released. If my channel grows, though, can I foresee a day when I'm doing that? Sure. I mean, obviously, I'm not shy about spending money on the game. Look at how many gems I have, and think about how many gems it took to buy all the crap that I bought. I'm not shy on money. But, you know, what do I have? 25 subscribers right now? You know, my channel's 2 weeks old, and I haven't, like, pimped it out
29 subscribers.
29? Woo! Growing! Growing! Oh, there's my... disconnected. And sort of showing off the kit there. So this skin you could only get by winning X number of ranked matches last season. I have no idea whether it's the same because I already have it. So yeah, I play ranked. Can you hear me now? My mic got wonky. My PlayStation, a couple times a day, every day, for no rhyme or reason, pops up and says, "Who is using this headset?"
My victory shall be sweet.
Oh, no, you can put it in whenever. Yeah, write it down. That's what I did.
Minions have spawned.
Or, you know, you can do it now, absolutely. So one of the things that you can do this way, and this is why so this very specifically is why all of my guides talk about setting this template. So when you come into the game, it doesn't matter what mode, when you first open the store, the template's set up exactly the way that you have it. So I don't need to go fishing for these items. And that's important, not because I don't know how to find the items. Believe me, I know how to find all the items. It's about time. It's just being efficient in the store. You want to spend the minimal amount of time. So if I know that I'm always starting like this, why the fuck do I just put them in that sequence? And then I don't auto build, I build manually, but I already have what my plan is, what my contingency options are, that kind of stuff. Hey, bus driver, why are you killing them? How are you, man? So that's the whole heart and soul of setting up your templates the way that I did. And I'm very militant about setting them up sequentially. I do videos on my channel helping new players. So for instance, in that first section of getting started, one of the things I talk about is simply going into, whoops, I hit the wrong button. Going into your options menu and customizing each and every one of these. So I have a video on it, but I'll give you the 2-minute summary since we have a couple viewers. The default layout is Challenger. The problem with Challenger is you have 2 button clicks to activate a relic and 2 for a consumable. That means when you need to take a health potion so you don't die, or take med, or take a Geas, or take purification, all that shit that is like mission critical, sometimes it fucks up just because the latency on getting both of those things down. That's horrible, man. Don't take their default. Their default is crap. So you have 2 great options. I'll show you afterwards. Well, if you're doing it now, go to Store, and then scroll all the way to the right. I think it's Profile, and then all the way to the right of that is Codes. And from there, you can type it. You don't need to be case sensitive. You can just type it in, and it should automatically then pop up saying that you got it. So their default makes it harder to use relics and consumables stupidly. So the 2 best choices are Scavenger. Whoops, I just got to move. Savage, because if you use Savage, I get to leave my right thumb on the right joystick. Correct, caps don't matter. And I can fire my abilities and do my auto attacks without taking my thumb off my aimer. Obviously, that's good. You don't want to have to take your thumb off how you're moving your camera around. Let me be a little bit more specific. If you don't have to. So that would be one of the ones that I would advise if you're new. If you've already developed the muscle memory, though, like I did, you have another good choice. And that's what I use, which is Berserk. So what I like about Berserk is your abilities all stay the same, so you don't need to relearn your abilities. Your basic attack remains the same, but now my R1 and my L1 are my relics. Single button press. I used to go from missing my purification and Aegeus to they just work. So that's important. Second, my potions are on the D-pad on the left, just going up and down. Well, guess what? My potions work. So that's nice. The hardest thing about switching this is going to be forgetting how to cancel fire, which is easy, just depressing your L3, so your right joystick. Well, shit, your thumb's on that all the time anyway, so that's good. And your recall, L2, R3. That one's a little bit weird. The other thing that happens as a result is I never vote to quit by mistake. I don't know about you, but sometimes I initiate the vote to quit by mistake when I'm here because I sloppily am hitting my L2 and using my stupid D-pad to try to go into the store or VGS, and it's really VGSing. And then I'm trying to, you know, I'm not looking at the VGS. I know my VGSs. And so I end up pressing up, and I've started the vote to surrender. Like, crap. People are like, wait, why are we trying to surrender? We're up by 10K. Like, no, I was just trying to say retreat right lane, retreat left lane, you know, that kind of stuff. So, yeah, that's one of the examples of useful tips that I give in that options menu. And I go through all of them. I haven't updated it since the last week. And one thing I did do was change my X and Y sensitivity. The default was 7.7. I moved them up to 18.18. The difference is real simple. It's how much time it takes to do this. And think about it this way. You're moving and you just want to glance right. It's very quick when you're moving through jungle. So for that reason, and I'll end up redoing that video. That one's nice and short anyway. But that's useful. The other thing that I could do when making videos, if I'm willing to make them shorten the build aspect so that I can just say, hey, look, this is the build. Just set up your template this way. The A build is going to be going through the first 2 lines, and then you're going to have your choices. I changed the template around. This is a bad God to use as an example. But the other thing I could be doing would be showing the best combo of abilities and attacks to use against the enemy. So is there a preferred sequence? Well, you know, obviously with AMC, when you cast this, you see this nice area. That within this area of effect, by the way, to get this pop-up box, you hit your options button. And I'm pretty sure I talk about that at least in one of the videos, but I should move that into a basics video. You can see that my movement is 480 right now because I'm in the effect. Now I'm out, and it's 431. So that's, you don't need to have multiple beehives within the same area. It's not going to increase the effect. It's still 480, even though I'm under the influence of both of these beehives. And now, because of this one, this beehive is all coming up crazily all the way. Well, I guess it ended right here. So the other thing that the beehive does, you know, just reading it, is gives you a bonus to your health regen. So right now I'm at 11.3 in theory. So it's not properly reflecting the healing. It's not treating it as HP 5. I bet you for Season 5 they change that. And what they're going to say is that you're going to improve your HP 5 by XYZ, you know, whatever. And they'll make them flat numbers if they can. And your attack speed. So right now my attack speed, darn it, is showing as 1.24. Hey, what the hell? 1.24, 1.24. Well, that's not supposed to be right. What the hell? Let me do this. He shoots faster in his beehive than not. Yes. If you turn up your volume, just don't even watch, just listen. Do you hear that minor speed? You know, I'm not even sure that I believe that now. I wonder if that's bugged, and I wonder if it's only bugged in this training ground or not. But you could definitely notice the movement. You feel it when you're playing. So, obviously, so the point was sequencing stuff. Yeah, I mean a little, but it's supposed to be 20. I know, easy. I'm not even thinking. See, I'm tired. It's easy. We'll just level this fucking thing up. Okay, so in theory, now my attack speed is 50% higher. I will sell my... It's wonky because the ability you have to manually do here, whereas I normally just have it set to auto. So you could definitely see me moving faster. So here's my shooting outside of any effect. Man, I don't see a difference. Hey, Gabriel. How are you? So people were talking about some of my videos that I have out for players who are just getting started and or introducing themselves to a new class or a new god. So I have a little bit of content that has covered some of this. One of them is the Smite basics, where I talk about your options and going in and tweaking stuff here. Aura items and why they're cooler than you think. Very briefly, it's really easy. An aura item's description sucks. So if you come to the store and go to utility, you have all your aura items, right? This right now says that I'm going to get 350 health, 15 HP 5, and that my allies are going to get 20 defense for both physical and magical. And you can see that my defense right now is 5142. If I put this on, they're both going to go up by 20. So aura items universally, when you read them and they say allied gods, you are always considered an allied god. He is very hard hitting. He is an ability-based hunter, meaning things like that do a crud ton of damage when you level them. Here, let's just show you. Just step into blue light, you go up levels. Let's just get everything to full level. And then let's... Damn it, stupid. Let's build so generic-y stuff. So, take pen, let's not go crit for a change. Sure. And I'm keeping the starter item because I just want to show something super basic. See the 2222 and the 1313? those are the effects of his bees hitting those extra bits of damage plus this. And since he has that, he has the honey that he pops down, that's proccing. This is hitting for damage. He's very mana hungry, so getting the extra MP5 off of this is nice. It's not that he can't utilize this, he absolutely can, but early level, you gotta always think about where is my damage coming from. So Odin is my favorite example. I can't believe how many people argue with me about Odin. Odin should always start Bluestone Pendant. Why? Well, what's Odin's normal engage mechanism? His X square. So you're going to hit them with 2 abilities at first level. Well, I don't know about you, but do you want to have 10 flat power off of this and then get benefits when you melee attack? Or are you primarily engaging with your X into your square, hitting them twice, getting 15 power on both of those abilities, then getting the 60 extra damage at first level? First level! 60 extra damage is stupid because you can stack it twice and your X squared is a 2-stack combo. Then you can auto attack them, maneuver around, swing, hit your circle, and proc it again, and then start walking away. You've popped them out 90 extra damage plus all that stuff. I thought so too. I can't tell you how many people don't, and I want to choke them. Even people in my clan, I have to pull them in here and start showing them, and they have that fixed mentality. But I was watching X and Y's stream, or I read this on this guide, and then I point out, like, show me the guide. Oh, look, it was posted 2 years ago. Guess what? Everything's changed since 2 years ago. I mean, come on, who cares? So, yeah, those are things that I definitely plan on doing. I'm gonna guess folks want one more match before I call it a night, since a couple more people came. I guess Gabriel, you still here? Gabriel? Another new person, maybe? I know Derp's still here. He's hardcore. Yeah. Yeah, no, I like my Odin. He sets up well, right? So you engage, even if you don't hang out in your cage, you know, other people should be able to melt things. He falls off late, but he's always relevant in even pro level conquest based on whether healers have fallen in or out of the meta. And when I say healers, I don't even mean just Afro, but I mean, you know, even gods with built-in heals like Herc. Herc is very meta right now, and, you know, being able to shut that shit down hard, important. And Herc got no escape, so eat it. All right, so I'll do one more game, and it's 4 a.m. here, so I gotta eat something and go to bed. I can't believe I haven't won an arena today. It's just shocking. Yeah, I already talked about how I hate the guys who move you around. All right, Gabriel. Who do you want me to play? All right, cool. Don't, as you can see, I have plenty of diamonds here, so I'm always happy to come in here. I'm not a big fan of this skin, but I love the dark purple. So easy to see all of his stuff with it. I definitely like this skin is funky, but I gotta tell you the truth. Using his basic skin and recolor has that awesome voice pack. Yeah, I like that new one, but he doesn't say, you know, you get the bees and you get the bees. Everybody gets the bees. And if you don't get to say that, then you're not really playing AMC now. So a Odin Ares Vulcan combo is fan-friggin-tastic. Either Ares or Odin can initiate, and Vulcan should just be in the back already holding his triangle and just lining it up at max distance and melting anybody who's in on that. Serket and I aren't the best in that combo, but certainly when they all get pulled together, she dashes through them. That's toxic. I can certainly put my effect through it. Yeah. I see Kepri pulls, I see Neath stuns, I see friggin' toxic, horrible. She pulls you in to her stupid tower. Yeah, but you know, what can you do?
Good luck. Have fun. Meet the grass. I have spoken.
Exercise a lot.
Matsuka, are you really gonna try and take speed over damage? Oh, she took blue. Come on. Didn't I talk about that earlier? How is so many fucking assassins decide, hey, I'm gonna steal blue from the mages, even when the mage is a healer. Like, what are you thinking? Everybody's mana hungry, man. What you gotta ask yourself is, do you feel like getting healed? Or do you?
Ultimate is ready. Ultimate is ready.
There we go. Yeah, I was gonna say, where's my assist? God damn it.
Retreat. Be right back.
So you're gonna notice if you watch my streams for any length of time that I play a lot of support, and I have a very support style, even when I'm playing non-support.
I could always use more
It's just my preference. I have a long history of cooperative games at a competitive level, so the only shooter that I've played and done well in is Warhammer 40k Space Marine, the video game. That community is still active. I still see people playing it every friggin' day. Very fun, vibrant, active community. But I just don't like shooters as much as MOBAs. So once MOBAs started coming out to console, it fell off to the wayside. But I was very, very engaged in that community for a number of years, playing at tournament level, in chapter leadership, hosted, and sort of before there was Twitch and all this, the chapters, the different clans, I guess, if you want to think of it that way, were very cliquish. They did not interact with each other outside of tournaments, right? No, don't want to trade secrets and blah, blah. Well, because I only came in once it was available free on PSN, and because I was using my mic every match and trying to get tactics and strategy as a piece of the game, I was very heavily recruited, but I didn't know my ass from my elbow, so I didn't want to just join without knowing anything about the game, whether I was going to stay, you know, which group I would like playing with the most. So what I started doing was hosting open game sessions, 7-on-7, Fridays, Saturdays, and I had 2 rules. Don't be a dick, and don't talk, and that included basically don't yell at anybody on headset, and don't talk smack about anybody's chapter, because I don't give a shit what chapter you're in. I'm just inviting you, and then I tell them, if you want to invite any of your friends, feel free. And again, because they were trying to recruit me, a lot of folks, they kind of broke it down, and it was very funny because you'd have chapter leaders come on and see that their members were playing with members in other clans, and they're like, you know, what the fuck, you're not supposed to be doing this, why are you playing? They're like, dude, it's Hawk, he just doesn't care, and you can't yell at you. If you're gonna yell at us, you can't do it on headset in this lobby. Hawk's gonna throw you out, and he's gonna yell at us. And he hosts every Friday and Saturday, and he fills up the lobby. And every game, I make them switch teams and just randomly shuffle. So you were gonna play with people who traditionally were in your nemesis chapter sometimes, and you were gonna play against them. And it went over really, really well. And it really was great for the community, and let me enjoy the game, because I hated the offline mode. It was the first time that I got a game I hated the offline mode and said, oh, what the hell, let me see if I like the online mode. I just assumed that generally all online modes are toxic as fuck. And I took a flyer on it, and it turned out to be one of the best decisions I ever made. See how those bees are still ticking on her? Oh man, so close to death on bee damage. The other game was, so I stopped playing that when Guardians of Middle-earth came to PlayStation 3. It was a MOBA, obviously around Lord of the Rings. The company that put that out had amazing intellectual property rights. They had the look and voice of Thorin Oakenshield before the Hobbit movie was released, because, you know, it was a Warner Brothers product. So they had to have paid a fortune for it, and then they just squandered the license and goodwill. It was really a shame. They let the PS3 server die. Well, let's not hang out in that. I've learned that any competent Daji starts spamming out stupid ass damage. If she pulls it in there. Now, I certainly think that he runs fantastic with Transcendence. I have no problem with that. I just don't like to go Transcendent builds in Arena because there's a limited pool of minions, and I don't want to be responsible for clearing minions. I don't want to be taking farm away from mages who are trying to build Book of Thoth, because I can get my power plenty of ways. They have limited number of good choices. Alright, so Kemper's doing a good thing, or Ares rather.
Brett.
No, that said, certainly if I'm around, I'm gonna shoot minions, but I don't want to be, you know, that Loki who uses his ability to just farm minions and stops, like, assassinating. No, no, no.
Enemy has been slain.
My jukes were real.
Take this jungle buff. Retreat, Rupa. Good luck.
I talk about this in the video. Certainly one of the things I like about Chalice is you just don't need to be stingy with your potions. Even if you're a little bit down, because you know as soon as you go back to base, it refills. Once you've invested the money, why the fuck not get the effect? You only have to go back twice for it to pay for itself. Yeah, definitely go back.
Be right back.
Doop 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 boo 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 doop doop boo.
Ultimate is ready.
I wish they had a relax button. It's like, I don't want to tell you to be quiet and tilt your wings. You know, relax. We're waiting. Oh, come on. Hard to group up when you guys are all not in lane. Out there fucking farming. Didn't even come over the free one that I dropped for you. Teddy is waiting. Actually, my ex-girlfriend's penguin stuffed animal is waiting for me. MacGuffin. So, I'm old, but doesn't mean I'm not a kid at heart. I have the equivalent of a teddy. Alright, crits are online. No, you can suck on some slows. Oh, but that I don't want to get hit by. Man, I can't believe I missed that. Did you guys catch that? Giving me a flyer on that one. I'd like to claim it was because I'm tired, but really I just flat out fucking missed like a scrub. Come on, Odin, there's only so much I can do if you don't retreat. I want to get this crit item on and you're keeping me out there. Like I said, I just can't abide the thought of abandoning. So we have a little armor on Neith and Capri, but nobody else, so I'm not so worried about Pen yet. But always important to check. I have a little bit of flat pen from Hasten. Although I generally like more, I'll definitely get it. I like power pen. But if you're going crit, you're kind of hoping for the extra damage spike off that instead.
Thanks.
Shoo-ba-dee-dee.
Roasted and toasted.
See, I like boxing them simply by applying it where I don't want them to go. Come on.
That one, that's actually not.
Was I in a bad position there, man? Damian, hey. You know, every time I thought I was going to sleep, Damian, another viewer came on.
Retreat!
My channel's too young to start disappointing people.
Retreat!
Gotta give the people what they want.
Group up!
Even if it means I'm hungry as fuck and tired as fuck. Cap just left, I don't know, a little bit ago.
Ultimate is ready. Wait.
Unfortunately, you are gonna miss me because I said already this is gonna be my last video. I'll change that if, I don't know, 5 people come on. Oh god. So you guys are gonna see the flash where it loses it because it asked me who is using my headset. That's horrible. I can't tell you how many times I come close to dying because of that shit. Come on, warrior. You know, if I was the warrior, I'd be wondering where my squishies are. I sure as fuck would be wondering if I was the guardian. There's some crits.
Retreat! Be right back. Ultimate is ready.
Killing.
Why every time I see a pile of dudes at our home? Did they quit?
Attack! Attack! Bye. You rock!
Bruh.
That's something that makes me salty. People who sit in base for really more than 5 seconds. I mean, like, what the fuck's taking so long? You're missing farm, XP, gold. Get the fuck out there. Set up your goddamn templates. Oh, come on! Really? Thank you, Odin. First reasonable support I've received in quite a while. Up, up, up.
You have been slain.
Oh, you know what? Neath is salty though. Like, wait, how come I didn't get that kill? Neath, I have no idea. You got fucked. Not gonna lie. Spending fuck tons of gems every time they had a limited event. So, you know, when you see their, you know, again, when they had the big sale, so that you had shit at, you gotta die. Oh my god. Fuck, I hate Scylla. Yeah, so when gems go on sale, you know, you gotta dig deep and buy the 8,000 gem pack. You know, because you know, well, if you like that content, I should say. If you're not a junkie, then I guess it's less important. Yeah, I guess we have new viewers. Yeah, I'm long-term sick, so this is really, I wouldn't call it my day job, but this is what I get to do as my primary form of entertainment. No, man. These people should never play Conquest. If you know anything about Conquest, then you know the idea of carry, and that the carry needs to be carried early so that they can carry late. And our warriors and guardians are just never around what should be the primary damage dealer. So their party is doing exactly what they should, which is bursting me down. And our party is not sufficiently paying attention, moving up with, and providing any support, even though we have 3 players that all could easily fill that role.
Be right back.
Yeah, now he's like, holy shit, those crits are real. Keep hanging out, dude. Oh, but here we go again. Yeah, attack, exactly. They don't want to win. That's my take on this at this point. But Hawk, then we might win. We might actually win. You know, if we got a team clear, we'd get all those points, and we wouldn't have wasted the last 20 plus minutes. And I want to make sure you go to bed salty. So I'm going to be Ares, pop my ult when nobody's around, not announce ult is ready, not try and coordinate it. Fuck.
Triple kill.
Well, you should go there and build stuff like attack speed Sylvanas and make them cry. They're happy because they got 4 kills. I guess that's good in Scrubville, and players like me who want, like, you know, 20 can pound sand, because we're not going to help anybody. 3 perfect characters to combo off each other, and if they don't want to do that, cover Surcat and AMC and let them just rape. But we don't want to do that either. I am going salty, man. I should create a salty video. Like, I can't even imagine. The Dead Sea would have nothing on us if we ever got myself and Duke Sloth in a game together with players that were playing stupid. Because if you watch Duke Sloth streams when he's playing a game, he gets salty as fuck. You know I do when things get really bad. I like lose my mind. But when I'm playing random shit, and again all day it's been like this. Horrible. Horrible. I'm gonna cry. Well, good night, guys. Again, I don't want to make a commitment since I'm not going to get enough sleep, but I would say by 3 o'clock, certainly Eastern, I'll be streaming. I'll probably have folks like Damian, who's in Europe, on for a couple hours before he's off, but then some of my US players will come on. If you guys are on PS4, yeah, no problem, man. You're welcome to join me. I don't have any qualifications other than try and drop a ward now and then. Let's see. Certainly like, subscribe, leave me a comment, make a request for content. Yeah, it's cool. All right, guys, I'm signing out. Good night. Thank you very much for watching, playing along with me, keeping it entertaining. If it wasn't entertaining, if it was just me by myself, I would have gone to bed hours ago, and Cap would have too. Cap has a new baby, so he definitely would have. But you guys made it fun, so I appreciate it. I really do. All right, guys, take care.